The NAIA National Track and Field Championships on the campus of Indiana Wesleyan University. I'm Mark Perry. Joining me, Amanda Johnson. We're getting ready for the men's 800-meter final. In Lane 1, Jen Scholl from Doane. Lane 2, Joshua Schmidt from Lindenwood. Lane 3, Kirby Dunn from Wayland Baptist. Lane 4, Campfield Brett. Oh, we got a false start, which gives me another moment to run down this. It's Campfield Brett in Lane 4 from Cal State San Marco. Lane 5, Andre Thomas of Oklahoma Baptist. Lane 6, Silas Casario from Oklahoma Christian. Lane 7, Josh Bradley from Bryan. Lane 8, Freezer Lagies from Oklahoma Christian. Lane 9, Lucas Manring of Central Methodist. Want to keep our eye on lanes 4, 5, and 6, primarily Andre Thomas in lane 5 from Oklahoma Baptist. So the starter, we have a false start. The starter is giving information to those who were part of the problem why we got a second gun. So again, in the 800 meters, we have a walk or running start. The starter is about to bring them to their marks. And now there they move up until their starting places. And now we have a clean start. And again, we'll keep our eye on the strategy, whether or not we go out, whether or not one of the runners goes out hard on the first lap and holds on until the second lap, or whether they change that. We saw in the women's heat, going out hard on the first lap did not pay off for one athlete. The runner's now collapsing into the inside of the track, and everything looks clean, no bumping, at least nobody has tripped or anything like that. They're coming around on their first lap in the final turn into the home stretch. The wind has actually gone totally no wind whatsoever at this point. Campfield Brett from Cal State San Marcos coming around, but we've got 4 runners, 3 bunched up, a little bit of jostling going on as they come around the finish line. So the wind certainly is not going to be a factor in this race whatsoever. Campfield Brett continues to hold in first place. Campfield Brett continues to be in first place. Had a little bit of jostling going around. The field has spread out a little bit. However, it looks now like Silas Casario is moving up on the inside track. Campfield Brett being passed on the outside. We've got now some people who have gotten into some difficult positions on the track, having a hard time making it around.
This is going to be a dead-out sprint towards the end.
This is Andre Thomas of Oklahoma Baptist, who's coming on the outside, paying far too much attention to the crowd as he comes in and wins. And he is getting booed for that kind of behavior, and that is not the appropriate kind of behavior for a track athlete. We've got some... we're going to give a yellow card to Andre Thomas, the winner, probably for some of the behavior that has gone on as he was really making a big deal to the crowd. That is not the behavior that we want to see in this kind of track meet. So we'll keep an eye on this as Andre Thomas is coming down the track, looking at the people in the stands. In second place, Silas Casario of Oklahoma Christian. Really, for the most part, we've seen great sportsmanship here at this event. That's really one of the first times we've seen really anything that is not very sportsmanlike. So now we're waiting for the final results. They're coming up there. And as soon as we see those numbers come up on the screen, we'll know for sure what the final results of this race are. Amanda, have you ever seen anything like that in a finish?
I've never seen a yellow card given before. That's the first time I've seen that.
Here are the official results. Thomas with the winning time of 1:49.08. Casario in second. Dunn in third. McGeese, then Brett, followed by Bradley, Schmidt, Scholl, and Manring. Well, that has put an interesting perspective on this men's 800-meter race. And so it kind of a hush has come over the crowd at this point. But that was it. That was the men's 800-meter final. Your winner, Andre Thomas from Oklahoma Baptist. Well, we're going to take a little bit of a break again coming up here before the women's 5,000-meter run, which is scheduled to go in about 25 minutes at 10 minutes past 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we want to encourage you to stay with us on our stream. The stream will be up. You'll be able to see just things going on here, but we won't hear anything going on. I want to thank Amanda Johnson for joining me this afternoon and giving us some insight into the mind and experience of an athlete and a runner in these track and field championships. And I'm Mark Perry. Thanks so much for tuning in to us this afternoon. Stick around. We'll be back for the women's 5,000-meter final. You're watching exciting track and field competition from the NAIA National Track and Field Championships on the campus of Indiana Wesleyan University.